Hello everyone and welcome to my home and away news. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. EastEnders Zack and Vicki struggle with their controversial feelings for each other. The family's hasty departure from Australia and emergence in E20 was due to perverted Joel upskirting a classmate and dad Ross agreeing to a $50,000 payment and his son's quick disappearance from the country with the victim's parents. Surfacing in Walford, Ross pressured Vicki to ask half-sister Sharon Watts, Letitia Dean, for the cash, though Vicki believed their desperate need for cash was due to Ross' divorce settlement. Sharon eventually gave them the money and Vicki discovered the truth, but the nightmare was only beginning. Joel's twisted behavior only escalated from there. He filmed himself having sex with Avani Nandrahart, Aaliyah James, without her consent and proceeded to shame her for it online and later introduced Tommy Moon, Sonny Kendall, to extreme pornography and misogynistic content. His behavior turned even more extreme when he sexually assaulted a commuter on the tube. Though Vicki tried to help the wayward teen, even drafting in high school teacher Julie Bates, Karen Henthorne, to help, his behavior hit a horrifying crescendo following an incident at school. Having disrespected of course, female teacher by telling her to shush, Joel and Tommy subjected their classmates to some incredibly extreme pornography, so extreme, in fact, that the teachers had decided to inform the police. Back at home, Ross, unable to take any more of his son's disgraceful spew, left the house. The problem with his time out? It left his monstrous child alone with Vicki, and after she lambasted him, tearing his ideology to pieces before his eyes, he hit her hard in the face, and proceeded to record and kick her as she lay prone on the floor. Though Ross did the right thing and reported his son, Vicki couldn't bear to remain with him, and called time on their relationship. Last week saw Vicki continue to struggle to come to terms with what Joel did to her. Upon hearing that he'd be pleading not guilty to her assault, necessitating a full trial, she hit the bottle hard and found herself firmly at odds with Damon, Danny Sam, the date of Chelsea Fox, Zara Abrahams, and all-around sleazeball. After calling him out for having a wife, and trying to strengthen Chelsea's drink without her knowledge, she later followed him to the laundrette where he began to spew the same vile rhetoric as Joel. She shoved him hard, and he fell unconscious after hitting his head on a washing machine. Zack arrived and sprung straight into action, using Damon's phone to collect evidence of his womanizing and blackmailing him into remaining quiet about the clash with Vicki. With his back against the wall, Damon acquiesced. Returning home, Vicki finally opened up about how she'd been suffering and how Joel had left her feeling terrified, weakened and pathetic. Feeling protected and secure, in a way Ross had failed to make her, Vicki thanked Zack for taking care of her and the two locked lips. Though discovered and chastised by Kathy Beale, Gillian Tailforth, the two exchanged flirty texts later that night. Next week, Ross puts his foot in it again after Vicki has another incident with a male punter, though he manages to right his wrong and she agrees to share a drink with him. As the week continues, Vicki attempts to shut out her feelings for Zack and agrees to take things slowly in rebuilding things with Ross. Can Vicki and Zack deny the sparks flying between them, though? EastEnders fans sure hope so.